Hey everyone, my name is Asher. I'm a loan officer over at NEXA, and I'm here with the one and only Mike Kortas. Mike, thank you so much for joining me today.
Thanks for having me, brother. Appreciate you.
Absolutely. So, you know, I'm sure this is no trade secret, but NEXA is not only the best, but the biggest brokerage in all of the United States, right? There's no mortgage company that has done what you have done. So, if you could just kind of share a little bit about your journey and what led you to start NEXA, how did it just come to exist?
Yeah, so NEXA is the largest broker in U.S. history now, actually. But the reasonings for joining NEXA is just because I'm a loan officer at heart and was always a loan officer, and I just believed there was something more that loan officers could be offered. I believed that loan officers, being self-producing independent loan officers, we could offer something better, or there certainly wasn't anything out there. When you don't find the gas station within 100 miles, what do? You build a gas station. I just thought loan officers could be offered more. So we opened up Nexa with the sole intention of making loan officers the best that we possibly could by giving them everything that they'd ever wanted for and asked for or would possibly deserved. And then we started accomplishing these goals, and we just kept going further and further and realized that with volume, we can do more and more. And so we're on a mission to make sure that Nexa's never ever replicated, Nexa can never ever be reproduced, and that loan officers, self-producing independent loan officers, or regional managers, team leaders, branch managers, anybody can come here and operate within this platform, operate their companies within this platform the way that they deserve to.
I love it. So then, with that being said, what would you say is kind of, that sets what's that thing that sets Nexa apart from the competition? Right? You kind of touched on it, but what is that? If you were to quantify it, what would it be?
Well, I mean, the thing that sets us apart from everybody else is just our relentless pursuit of doing everything for loan officers, things that were never even possible to be done in the
Hmm.
past, things that have never been heard of, right? Like we pay our loan officers 100% of revenues on transactions, and that was just unheard of in the past, but we figured out ways to do it. So, um, what sets us apart is that we listen to our loan officers.
I love it. And you touched on it. The pay structure, that's one thing. I've been here about 5.5 years. Back when we were at 150 LOs, we just hit 2,800 mark not that long ago. And one thing that's definitely stood out is you've added, incentives, or you've made the pay better each time there was a pay change, even when the market was rough. When the market's rough, LOs are being laid off across the country. You're trying to find ways, hey, how can I put more money in my pocket and my fellow LO's pocket? So, why, right? Why do you continue to do that if it ultimately means maybe less money in your pocket?
I mean, in a down market and companies were retracting and needing more revenues or keeping more of the revenues that they had coming in, we just had a different opinion. We knew that we could offer loan officers more. We know that what we offer loan officers is better than anything else. So I said, so why go backwards on what you give loan officers? Why not go forward on what you give loan officers? Even in a down market, give them more of the revenues that as a company so desperately needed in those down markets. But it did exactly what we anticipated it would do. It would cause more loan officers to come to Nexa. Our revenues increased because of paying them more, and just because we did more for them. So we look at it differently, right? We don't look at it like we need to keep more of what we have, and so we got to cut the loan officers. We look at it as like, listen, we're going to go ahead and pay it forward and give them more, and then you guys will go out and talk about us more and bring more people in, and we'll make those new loan officers' lives even better than they were. And it worked, and we keep growing as a result of it.
I love it. And then continuing on the topic of compensation, one of the biggest things that you might hear out there is, yeah, Nexa's good and all, but lender B or broker B might offer a relatively low flat fee model. Why would someone come here then rather than go the cheaper route?
Well, the flat fee model is still a flat fee. Nexa is 100%. We don't have a flat fee. We don't have anything, right? There's no smoke and mirror to that 100% program. They get everything here. And so, but it's not just the compensation that we're the best at, right? Products. You cannot have more products than if you are at Nexa. Nobody in the industry has more products than a loan officer at NEXA Mortgage. So we can say yes to more people. Nobody has better interest rates than you have here at NEXA Mortgage. We can beat any broker because we have more lenders than anybody else by more than double. So even if they might match us at one or two lenders because they have good rate sheets and they have a good relationship with that lender, we have more lenders. We have more lenders to compete with. We have better rate sheets, and then we control the technology that supports the industry. And because of that technology, we're able to service loan officers that don't even work here and utilize that volume to our advantage to get better rate sheets for us at lenders across the country. And that's how we're able to support so many lenders, and nobody else could possibly even think about supporting that many lenders. It just wouldn't make any sense, but we can, and we continue to do so. So it's not just the compensation that you can't beat at NEXA. It's all the rest of it as well.
It's everything else. And that's one of the things that drew me, was even from an early on, support was a big thing. Hey, we want to make sure every LO has the ability to find out what they need. Yeah, the pay was great. The rates were better than where I was, but I know for me, that was what kind of kept me here, or drew me here to start.
Well, the support was an interesting thing, because without support, the wholesale channel, I don't think, could grow to the level it's grown. You have to be able to provide the support in order for the loan officers to feel comfortable they're going to get the help that they need. So that was one of the very first things we set out to work on, and we revolutionized the way that this industry works on support. And so loan officers can log in and talk to somebody live and get help on any single scenario they want here at NEXA Mortgage. So, and then with that, more loan officers came, more volume came, so we can continue to pay more. And I still question why somebody is even paying somebody a flat fee. Like, why even pay that? I just don't get it, but is what it is.
Yeah, teach their own, right? So one thing, I know I'm biased. I think this is the best place to work. However, we were just recently, and by we, I mean NEXA, was just recently voted by a third party as the top mortgage employer. What does that mean to you? To see your baby become not only just what you hoped it would be, but now you're recognized by others in the industry of, yeah, this is something special.
So when I saw that, it was, I don't know, I guess an interesting feeling. I already knew we were the best, so I didn't need the outside recognition, because I know what I hear from our loan officers and our teams, and I know what they say to me. And I know the stories that they give me compared to where they came from, whether they came from retail or another broker, comparisons to when they came here. So I kind of already knew it. But it's nice to be recognized. It's nice for the industry to say, okay, it's hard for us to deny this anymore, right? And so the industry just can't deny it anymore, is really what it came down to. So it was something we all already knew at the end of the day. But it's nice to be recognized. So
sure. So with 2024's, by the time that people see this video, will be over in about a month. Looking ahead, without divulging any trade secrets, is there any goal or two that you've kind of set for where you see the company, going in 2025 or maybe beyond?
Yeah, so my next real goal for the company is a volume-based goal. It's about I want to hit to 15 billion. We're projecting, I think, a little over 9 billion, 9.2, maybe hopefully projecting to 9.5 billion for this calendar year. But we really think that 2025 we can reach 15 billion, and if we can get to 15 billion, we can do more things. We can pay higher compensation than we currently pay, and we already pay 100. So I already have the plans and everything set in place for NEXA 100 plus.
Okay.
Just need some more volume to get there. And I think that from there, sky's the limit. You're used to seeing these large, big bankers funding all, 30, 40 billion dollars a month. I think that's going to be the broker channel now. I think it's going to be companies like NEXA that are going to be funding those vast, large amounts and numbers of loans and controlling a large portion of the U.S. mortgage markets in the future. So really excited about where we're going with our business models that we have for the future for 25 and beyond.
I love it. Well, I know your time is valuable. Thank you so much for joining me today. Hopefully people watching got to know a little bit more about you and the company straight from you, not from just other people. Hey, this is what it is. Trust us. No, it's coming from the head honcho himself. Any final remarks you want to leave the people?
No, man, I appreciate you. Just keep grinding out there, keep holding my feet to the fire, make sure I'm doing what's right for you guys, and keep bringing those ideas that you guys keep bringing, and we'll keep implementing them. So.
I love it. Well, thanks, Mike. I appreciate it. I'll see you guys soon.